Hello my dears and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Pamela and I put out beauty related videos like once or twice a week. So today's video is on this beautiful eye look that I have created today using the JACLYN Hill palette. I wanted to do a sort of Valentine's Day themed tutorial, but I wasn't sure which route I wanted to go or what palette I wanted to use. So I kind of had this idea where I would put up a poll on my Instagram, and if you don't follow me on my Instagram, my handle is always on the screen, and if not, I do have a link down below for you guys if you want to follow me there, because I want to start this thing where I have you guys interact with me a little bit more as to what you want to see as far as tutorials. So anyway, I had this idea where on Monday I would put up a poll on my Instagram. So like I said, if you don't follow me there, I would love it if you did, just so that we can have more interaction and have more people vote or whatever. So I'll put up a poll on Mondays with two palettes that I, pick from my own collection, and then I have you guys vote on it, and whatever palette wins, I'll take that palette and create a tutorial for you guys on Fridays. So I wanted to incorporate one tutorial a week just to sort of keep that like thing going where I pick a palette and I use it, maybe even pick a palette and actually use it behind the scenes, all week and create multiple looks, and maybe have you guys vote on a look. Like, that would be fun to do too, I think. So let me know, give me some feedback. I'd love to hear from you guys. So like I mentioned, I did go in with the JACLYN Hill palette today for my Valentine's Day makeup look that I've got going on here. I even added a cute little red heart because I thought it would look so adorable with this look, and I really do love the way that that looks. I think it's super duper cute. I also wanted to incorporate as much pink as possible, so I did go in with the top 3 pinks in this palette, and again, I never use this palette as often as I should, and I always am just so happy with what I create and what comes out of that. So no more babbling. Yeah, no more babbling. Let's do this. Yeah. Mata, haku, mata, haku, mata. Alright, so as always, I'm going to start with my primer here. I'm just using this Essence I Heart Stage eyeshadow primer, and I am applying this all over my lid with my fingers. So I'm not going to set my eyeshadow primer, and I'm just going to go into the palette using the shade MFEO. I'm using a Sedona Lace EB13 brush to place this into the crease. I'm not doing this any perfect way. I'm sort of just kind of blending it all over and even getting some onto the eyelid. Then I'm going to go into Butter, and this is actually going to be my transition shade. I'm just taking this on that same brush that I started with and placing that right into the crease. So now I'm going to go into Jack's, and this is such a beautiful pigmented burgundy red color that I applied this sort of in layers. So I started off really lightly on my MAC 217 brush, and since I am doing a halo eye, I did place a little bit on the inner corner and then worked it on the outer corner as well. I literally packed little by little. I didn't want this to be too overly red or too overly burgundy, so I did take my time, and then I took my previous brush and blended everything out in between each application. And in this clip, you'll see that all I've done is sped the whole thing up, but I have not edited or cut it or anything like that, so that you could pretty much see my process here. Then I went in with Cran Apple, and I just used the same brush. I just flipped it over, and I started layering this color on top of that Jack's color, because since my halo is obviously going to feature a beautiful shimmering shade, I wanted a lovely shimmering shade on the sides of this halo eye, so that's why I did that. And then I took Sissy, and I placed a little bit of this just right at the edge where I had placed that Cran Apple color, just to give it that beautiful gradient that I'm looking for in this halo eye. Then I picked up Little Lady, and I just used my finger for this because it's so much easier to pack the middle shade with your finger. And oh man, that color is just so beautiful, so bright. It looks fantastic in the center of this halo eye. And then I just picked up a little bit more of Cran Apple and sort of, made sure that everything was blended in. It looked like that beautiful gradient effect that I got towards the end of this eyeshadow look.
And I also took a little bit of JAC's just to sort of deepen the outer and the innermost parts of my eye here to again make that halo eye just really, really pop. I went in with this horrible purple eyeliner that I thought would be pigmented enough for this look, but it didn't show any pigment. So if you have like a pink or purple eyeliner, I think it would look really cool with this look. So then I went in with butter and I just took my Makeup Geek little smudging brush and I smudged that out pretty far down. I get a little bit further and you'll see that in the next clip, but I wanted this to be nice and smoky. And then I took my MAC 217 brush without, I repeat, without any additional product, and I just sort of blended that out. I wanted to make this look grungy yet sultry. I'm not really sure what I was really going for, but I really liked the way that that looked. Then I picked up Sissy on that same brush that I had been working with, and I just smudged this again on that lower lash line. I wanted to add a little bit of sparkle on the lower lash line because I really like how that looks lately. And then I took this shade Faint, and I used this shade to highlight the inner corner, and holy highlight, Batman, that shade is beautiful in the inner corner. And I also placed a little bit of this on the brow bone. You could totally skip this next step, but I thought it was cute and I thought it was fun. So I took a red lip liner that I have had forever and I just kind of drew a cute little tiny heart. I didn't want to make it too dark or too like prominent. I just wanted a nice little fun heart there. And then of course, last but not least, I finished this off with a ton of mascara. Okay, here's my super awkward reveal of what everything looks like. I absolutely love it and hope that you do too.
And that's all I've got for you guys today, so hopefully you enjoyed today's tutorial. Like I said in my intro, this is something that I'd like to introduce into my channel, and let me know how you guys feel about it, like if you're willing to interact or willing to vote on the palette. Like I would love to have the feedback on that just to see if people really like the idea and are willing to watch it. So yeah, let your girl know. If you're curious on my lips, I've used the Essence Long Lasting Lip Liner in the shade Lovely Frappuccino. It's kind of just like a nude nude lip liner. And then I topped it off with a little bit of ColourPop times Delilah lip gloss in the shade JJ. I thought that this would be beautiful with what I'm wearing. It's kind of like a purpley pink color, and I think everything just kind of looks very monochromatic and stunning on my face. So yeah, if you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and spread my love for makeup, and I will see you guys next week. Bye bye.